And then outside, the road is here, and the house was right here. So my nana got in the car, and she was going to learn how to drive. Next thing you know, she's driving, and the car ends up like this, sideways like that. She never drove again, and then she got a 3-wheel bicycle with a basket.
Oh, really?
So she was like the Wizard of Oz, going on Ida, going back and forth. Boom! She crashes that too.
She crashed her.
After that, no more car, no more bicycle.
Oh, that's a good story.
Well, it wasn't for her because back in the day it was a Quonset hut, the army barracks, the church, and it wasn't for her. All this, nobody had the kahunas to do the right thing.
What made her so tough, do you think?
She was just. You had to see my mother.
She was yes, yes.
Tell me about your mother.
She was hard.
Sally Magana.
Sally Magana.
My dad was. We get in trouble, so my mom would do stuff to us, and then we didn't mind. He said, "Okay, just wait till your dad comes." That was it.
She's a good cook.
Very good.
Yeah.
Cross stitch. I learned how to cross stitch because of her.
Yeah.
And she was an excellent gardener, and I'd like to think that I took some of those traits. I like to.
He's
to
great
garden
with a
and
green
learn.
thumb, and so is she.
Yeah.
Extremely great.
My mom.
Very great.
Hilarious.
My mom would be out in the patio. We had a little patio, all kinds of flowers and plants and stuff like that. Like this with the tweezers, just cutting the leaves, stuff like that, with a cigarette. Mom, you're not supposed to be smoking. Throw it out. Because we used to visit all the time, so then we would come into the house, and then we had a coffee table right there. She got a cigarette and put it in the coffee table. Mom, you been smoking? Oh no. Next thing you know, there's smoke coming out of the coffee table. Mom, I thought you weren't smoking.
All the time. She always got busted.
So she has a really green thumb. She has, I don't know how many,
At least
30
Primarius.
Primarias, all different colors. 102, she would sit down with her Lucky Strikes
The ash.
and the ashes in her hand.
This
She would ash like that.
for cigarette. This was her ashtray.
Was that your Nana Candelaria?
Yeah.
And lived to be 100 years old.
And she would still make tortillas at 90.
Yep.
She would still make tortillas.
And turn her own butter in the corner. I remember her.
Really?
She would churn.
Oh, those
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So we're very lucky. We come from two very big important women
Yeah.
of Eden Gardens.
Yeah.
We as our family, we can say that, which is tremendous.
Yeah. You must be so proud.
Very,
Yeah.
very. Like I always tell people, to me, Nana Sipri was the Norma Ray of Eden Gardens because she was our mouthpiece. She said a lot of very truthful things that people needed to be aware of. That my mom would always say, people wouldn't listen, but they would listen to her.
Why do you think that was?
It was segregation. It was a different time.
But why her? What made her
She
so
just
powerful?
was strong.
She was strong.
She was strong.
Just looked authoritative. I mean, she didn't look like she was mean.
She was teeny.
But
Yes.
she was
Yes.
so cute, so little that you were interested on, oh, what does this lady have to say? Who is she? And then she would just speak, and it was just like, oh, I don't know. It was,
We have some of, I'm sure you do too, the newspaper that she would write to the local newspaper to have them retract what they would say about Eden Gardens. They always had something negative to say about the community. And she did not like that. Did not like that. So we're very grateful to her.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that, I mean, you were little kids,
We were little.
but that you were aware
Very.
that she was
Very.
so strong and had
Yeah.
such a presence.
and I think as the older we got, we would go through my mom's albums and whatever. We'd be like, oh, I remember that as a kid, but then you actually read it and understood, and then it was more like powerful. Like, oh my gosh, the St. Leo's is here because of her when they wanted to tear it down, but no, she wrote every week to the bishop and then to the pope, and they made it become a mission, and that it church is there because of her, and you know, like the park, and then the Boys and Girls Club. You know, she was just community oriented, and she made it so that we have all the things possible. You know, as Mexicans, and you know, they don't back then. I don't remember, but I know that she was very important to us and our heritage, and so we're very grateful, very lucky that she is. You know, we can say she's part of us.
Yeah.